Welcome to the Detail Garage. Today we're going over some tips on how to speed up your coating process, as well as some other uses for your TORQ 15DA. Now we all know that a TORQ 15DA is intended for polishing paintwork to remove those swirls and scratches, but if you didn't know, you can also use it to apply your favorite glaze sealant wax combination to not only save you time, but also to save product. These machines can spread a very fine coat of your favorite coatings. This is going to make it easier for your buff off and makes it a lot faster to do your entire vehicle, especially on larger vehicles. And it's just a great way to speed up your detailing process overall. But if you didn't know, you can also use your TORQ 15DA with a carpet attachment to remove all the stains and stubborn messes that are in the fibers of your carpet and seats without using kind of elbow grease. So let's get started. Now in front of us we have three products, and I'm going to explain why we're using those today, because the car that we brought in is this beautiful black Hyundai Santa Fe, and this car is massive compared to the cars that we normally face, so this is why we're using our TORQ 15DA today. But also we've chosen these products to not only mask minor swirls and scratches, enhance depth, but we want to lock in that shine and add some durable protection. So starting off here we have a glaze, which is going to be our first step for our coating process, and this is what's going to fill in those minor defects that are in the pores of the paint, give you that smooth surface, but also it's going to magnify the depth of your glossy surfaces, and it's also going to enhance the pearl effect and metallic flake that's in your paintwork. And then you can lock it in using your favorite sealant. We've chosen Extreme Top Coat, which is a hybrid between a sealant and a wax, so you're getting the best of both worlds, meaning that you're going to get a long-lasting, durable layer of protection, but that enhanced, rich Carnauba shine. So you're going to get that overall glossier effect, and then you can also top it with your favorite wax, which we've chosen to use Hybrid V7, which is great for adding that glossier finish and also adding more longevity to your sealant and your protective coatings. Now the TORQ 15DA is what we're highlighting today, and the reason why is because this is a great machine for honing your detailing skills, whether you're a newbie or a detailing professional. This is a 15 millimeter throw, which means that the pad will oscillate 15 millimeters off to each side. And it's a dual action, which means that it not only spins in one direction, but it also oscillates around that rotation. And this is a great way to prevent any kind of burning or marring as you polish, because I'm sure that's a lot of people's misconception, is that polishing is dangerous or it will harm their vehicle. If you practice and also using the right machine, it's actually very easy and it's a very rewarding task to perform on your vehicle. But what I was mentioning is it has two different directions, and this is going to help disperse the heat, whereas a rotary would centralize that heat. But this is a great way to, again, hone your detailing skills and get your car looking its best. So not only can you use it to remove those scratches and swirls, but again, you can use it to apply your favorite glaze sealant wax combination, saving you time and effort. So guys, we're going to begin on the Santa Fe, but we would love to know what you guys are working on, so drop your comments down below and let us know what vehicles you got or what you're going to be using your polisher on. Alright guys, so here is the beautiful Hyundai Santa Fe that we were mentioning. Already you can tell that it has a beautiful gloss and shine, and that's because it was recently washed and clayed. But before we move on to the coating process, we want to give it one last thorough cleaning using Wipeout. And this is a surface prep spray that removes any kind of residue, body oils, or any kind of messes that were left on the surface. And the reason why we're using this is just to promote the best bond, meaning that we're not going to lock any kind of contamination or junk into the surface. So very easy to use. We're just going to spray a little bit onto the hood where we're going to be starting on. And then using a clean WORKHORSE microfiber towel, we're just going to wipe away any of the wipeout, rolling the towel just in case we do pick up any kind of debris or contamination. This way we're not grinding it into the surface. And then we'll just wipe off any of the excess. And again, this is going to thoroughly cleanse the surface just in case there was anything that was missed that could potentially reduce the bonding or the shine effect with our coatings. To begin our coating process, we've chosen to use Glossworkz glaze, which is a great way to mask minor imperfections such as scratches and swirls, but also it's going to enhance the depth. And on a black vehicle, this is going to help give you that really lustrous shine. And it's very easy to use, especially with your TORQ 15DA, because this is going to take out the elbow grease. It saves a lot of time, but it's also going to save you product, which means it's going to spread a very fine coat, which makes it easier to buff off, but again, it's saving product. So to begin, we're just going to start by shaking the bottle up. And I've already placed a blue Hexlogic pad on top of the TORQ 15DA, which is a very soft finishing pad, meaning that it has no cut. It's simply meant for applying your favorite glaze sealant wax combination. Just apply 5 dime-sized dots And a dime is about the size of 1 hex. And then on the lowest speed setting, we're going to spread our coat of glaze. And there's no need to use any kind of pad conditioner because this is just basically using the machine to just spread it out. Whereas when you're polishing, the friction is going to create heat, and that's the reason why I use pad conditioner, is to help the product last as long as possible, but also to give the pad the longevity that it needs so that it doesn't get too hot and where it could be damaged. And now we're just going to start by dabbing out the glaze. And a little bit goes a long way, and you'll see just how much surface you can cover with 5 dime-sized dots. But for today, to give you guys a little bit of before and after, we're just going to do this side of the hood to show you just how easy it is to use as well as how quickly it is to be used. And there you have it. You just see how quickly the machine can spread out your favorite coatings, and Glossworkz only takes about 10 to 15 minutes to cure to the surface. So while it's doing that, we can move on to coating the rest of the vehicle. But also a side note, a lot of you guys are probably asking, can you use this by hand? And the answer is yes. Your glaze sealant wax combination can be applied by hand, but this is going to again save you time, effort, and product. We've given Glossworkz glaze about 10 minutes to cure because inside of the detail garage it's a little warmer today. And we're just going to take a clean, happy ending microfiber towel and start wiping off the spent product. And just like I mentioned, that fine layer makes it really easy to buff off. There's no dragging or smearing. It just reveals a beautiful deep gloss. And it's going to be the same process for applying your favorite sealant and wax as well. Just using the lowest speed setting to spread the coating out, using a cross-hatching pattern and also covering about 50% of your last pass just to ensure that you haven't missed anything. And then allow it to cure for about 10 to 15 minutes and then buffing it off with a clean microfiber towel. And also, there's multiple uses for your TORQ 15DA. So we're going to go over here and show you a quick tip on how to get your carpets looking its best. Not only can your TORQ 15DA remove scratches, swirls, apply your favorite glaze sealant and wax, but you can also use it to clean your carpets and fabric upholstery. Here we have the floor mats out of the Santa Fe, and even though the car is relatively new, there's still already some stains from foot traffic coming in and out of the vehicle, and even after vacuuming it, there's still some stains that we want to remove because we want this car to look its best. So I grabbed a bottle of lightning fast, and this is just a great way to remove any kind of lingering stains and odors. We'll just give it a light mist, and then also spray some onto our carpet brush. This is a 5-inch hook and loop brush that attaches to your dual action polishers, and we're just going to use the lower speed settings to start working those stains out and get this carpet looking right. So you see how easy it is to use your TORQ 15DA to remove stains and anything that's stuck in your carpet as well as your fabric. And now we're just going to use a clean WORKHORSE microfiber towel and just wipe away any of the excess. But by using a very little bit of spray, It'll work itself out and it'll dry with no need for an extractor or even to come back with the towel and wipe off any excess. So guys, you can use the short bristle carpet brush to remove stains and any kind of lingering messes that are stuck in the fibers of your carpet and floor mats, or the long bristle for your fabric upholstery, again to remove any kind of lingering odors or any kind of messes that you have on your seats and around the vehicle. So guys, this is just some of the ways that you can use your TORQ 15DA to its full potential. Not only is it great for removing those scratches and swirls in your paintwork, but you can also use it to apply your favorite glaze sealant or wax, as well as cleaning your carpets and your upholstery. If you guys want to check out any of the products that you saw here today, check it out on our website, chemicalguys.com, or your local detail garage. If there's anything you guys have questions about, or maybe something we may have missed, drop them down in the comment section below and we'll try and get them answered in our next video. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and turn on those notifications so you can see the next video when it's coming out and stay in tune with everything that's going on here at the Detail Garage. So guys, thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.